Rise and shine, mothers and brothers, and cheese wedges and handlebars all over the world. Rise and shine. Let it grow and let it flow. Good morning to you. Rise and shine, mothers and brothers. Hit the scale today at 199. Psyched. Well on my way. Gonna look trim by next summer. Hey, I'm realistic, man. Saw a Nutrisystem commercial that said, put down the pie and pick up the phone. That made me laugh. But I will tell you this, that my 3-month health journey has worked. Second doctor appointment, numbers are better with a little bit of medication, but now I'm going to kind of try to control that medication and even get off of it, if I can, with weight and health. Diagnosed with high blood pressure, crappy cholesterol, and diabetic. Hey, now that's fun, right? I'm gonna beat it all. And she gave me a 2 thumbs up and said I'm well on my way to doing that. So I'm very happy about that. You might look healthy, and I have looked healthy. I was always bulky, but healthy. Healthy looking anyways. I didn't look sloppy or, I wasn't always the first person to take my shirt off. Let me put it that way. But I was always bulky, athletic-y looking. Now I'm going to get trim. And I'm giving myself a year to do it and stay that way. Biggest changes in my diet were eliminating white flour, which means pizza and spaghetti. Boom. Candy every afternoon. I would eat a half a bag of candy, mainly chocolate, every afternoon. Eliminated. Done. No more. I don't miss it at all. So here's the deal. Quit your job. Yeah. Don't fire your boss, just lay them off. If you fire them, that means there's something going wrong. All right, it's okay to lay them off because their services are no longer necessary. So I challenge you to do this. Give your 2-year notice. You might not verbalize that because they might give you your notice a little too fast, a little before that. But in your mind, give your employer your 2-year notice. Now, never, ever give your 2-year notice without a plan. You hear me? There's a phrase called throwing down the gauntlet, which means I challenge you. I pressure you. I am leaving it up to you to put up your dukes. Let's fight. Throwing down the gauntlet. It's a challenge. Well, here's my throwing down the gauntlet with you. Give your 2-year notice and make a plan to get out. That's if you don't like your job. That's if you want to be free. Now, I happen to like my job. I love what I do. I love what I do. I wouldn't do anything else. But my challenge is I want to be freer to do what I love. But in the meantime, I'm going to be the best that I possibly can be. So I don't want to fire my employer. I'll lay them off in 2 years. And that's okay because their services are no longer needed. Never, ever, ever say goodbye to the man without a plan. You hear me? Never, ever say goodbye to the man without a plan. Start planning. If that means starting a YouTube channel, which many of you have tons of content, I know you do. And this isn't the I know you can because I believe in you thing. I know you can. You know how I know that? Because I look at your comments down below the videos. I would like you to like, subscribe, and forward this video. Like, subscribe to the channel, and forward the video to someone who you think would benefit from it. But I can tell from your comments, this is not a ragtag bunch of people. This is not a bunch of losers. This is not a bunch of gawkers staring at somebody popping pimples or pranking. My subscribers are sharp, intelligent, motivated. We are the army of average, except we have the fire lit underneath us. And when the army of average has a fire lit underneath them, they become unstoppable. So this is what happens. You put pressure on yourself, and don't worry about people say, hey, don't put that kind of pressure on yourself. Hell yeah. You know how many years will go by if you don't do this? Guess what? If you don't give your 2-year notice, guess what's going to happen in 2 years? Nothing. 2 years will have gone by and nothing happened. Well, guess what? If you try and you fail, guess what? You found out a way that didn't work. Now it's time to tweak it and modify it and relaunch. Hit the reset button and try something different. It's okay to quit. This Vince Lombardi quitters never win and winners never quit thing is for the birds. It's okay to quit and start over. It's okay to take your lumps and say, you know what? I tried something, it didn't work out. Now it's time to try something else. When people criticize, now think about it, people are going to criticize you. And it's probably going to be family and those that are closest to you, most likely. Well, we want the best for you. I don't doubt that people want the best for you. I don't doubt that for 1 second. But here's the deal. Most of the time when people criticize you, it's because you either possess or are moving towards something that they want and they've never done. Think about that for a second. When people criticize you, it's most likely because it's something they want, they don't possess, and something that they've always wanted to do and just have never had their own fortitude, which is an old-fashioned word for guts, to pursue it. When you talk to people sitting, when you talk to the 85-year-old guy and he starts, and I don't know who said this. Was it maybe Vaynerchuk that said, when you talk to the 85-year-old guy and he starts talking about his regrets in life, his entire countenance, his face changes. Never be the person that has regrets. Here I am closer to 60 than 50, and I have an equal number of regrets and winning moments. Now, what's interesting is, as I'm getting older, I'm having less regret. My former regrets are still there, but my winning moments are starting to outnumber my regrets. And it's never too late to start. If this old gray head can do it, you can do it. Life is so damn short. And believe me, ruts don't last 2 weeks. Ruts, when you get into a rut, it can last 20 years. Beware of ruts in the road. Some can be 20 years long. Give your notice. You put that pressure on yourself. Without a date, without a plan, you can't give notice. You understand what I'm saying? Without a plan, without a detailed plan that you are working on every single day, you're setting yourself up for failure. Which is why I would love to do a little consulting with people and one-to-one and work with you. That is why I believe that the first step in gaining confidence, you hold in your hand. I should hold up my phone, but my phone is actually recording this. You hold in your hand a recording studio right there. It's a production studio that you can video record, edit, post, respond, optimize, tweak, and modify. It's in your hand. 75% of my subscribers are watching this video right here on a handheld mobile device, not a computer, not a tablet, on a handheld device. That's how the world is working these days. I can see what your operating system is with my YouTube analytics, what you're watching on, how long you watch for, the moments that where you're very interested. I can see spikes in people's interest. I can tell where it's from. When I did a broadcast about the Groomed Man Company and their products that they sent me, literally that week, 75% of my watching audience was from Australia. Holy cow, I got 10,000 people, more than 10,000 and growing. 75% of my audience was from Australia. That's how powerful this particular modality is. It's very powerful. So I challenge you. You build your confidence by doing small things, by taking small steps. So if you want to start a YouTube channel, start it. Don't wait till it's perfect. Hear me. Do not wait till it's perfect. If you're waiting for the perfect content, if you're waiting to get down to, you want to lose 20 pounds, if you're waiting to grow a beard out, if you're waiting, whatever. Look at my early stuff when my beard was just a little tiny baby beard, when it was 1 inch. And I thought I was cool with my 1-inch beard. It was about 7 months ago. 8 months ago, maybe. I've been growing this beard for a year. I've been doing YouTube for about 7 months. In 7 months, my velocity from 0 to over 10,000 has been absolutely amazing. Number one, I don't believe it's the Gawker factor. It's not Dr. Pimple Popper. You're not getting grossed out. You're not laughing at pranks. I try to give valuable content. Even my ramblings, my Beards Without Borders is meant to give you peace. That's it. In the mornings, I want to motivate the crap out of you. So, give your notice. You can lay off your employer. If you're self-employed, then light a fire under yourself, even more. Or ask me to do it for you. People used to say, fire your boss. No, you don't have to fire them. You can lay them off because their services are no longer needed. How can you start that? You can start by earning 25 cents this week from a video. It starts with someone watching your video, clicking on an ad, and maybe commenting. And YouTube says, wow, they have content that's worthy of interaction. People disagreeing with them, people agreeing with them, people doing nothing. Put pressure on yourself. Give yourself 24 months. It's doable in this day and age. There never has been ever a time in history when somebody can make a living. I'm not talking about becoming rich. There are some that are going to become super rich. That's fine. Some of you will. But some of you can match your current income by doing this. I challenge you. Or whatever. Because when the army of average has a fire lit under them, they become unstoppable. You can do it. I know you can. Because I believe in you. Now go out and do it.